And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here's Rozier. So here's Miami's starting group. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. And it's Butler in at the 3. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. From 18 feet away. And that one is good.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
It's Jokic, top of the key. Outside, Porter. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Brown.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Hero. From downtown, the Heat rebound. Back to Butler. Over in the corner, Rozier. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Oh, now, Rozier won't pass on this shot. He's not afraid of the short corner 3.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And here are the Heat now. Denver able to drain the 3. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Brown's got 7.
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but I think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown. Then for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Rozier. Westbrook pass to Jokic. Spins. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Westbrook. Tries again. And the basket is good.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg had some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Jaquez the pass to Robinson. Porter with the steal. Butler with the steal. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely. Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Just 3 on the clock. Westbrook, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Nuggets trail. On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Good work there as it goes.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, 16 points for him. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Hero. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Watson kicks to Saric. Back to Watson. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saric. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Miami. Westbrook, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Jaquez the pass to Love. Back to Jaquez. Fires the 3. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. The Nuggets trail by 3. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Rozier with the steal. Here's Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Saric, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Christian Brown. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Watson finds Jokic. Over Adebayo. And it's Jokic missing. The Heat leading by 3. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
To the left side wing. Back to Westbrook. To end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Hero, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he's good on the three ball. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Here's Rozier. And it's Denver with the rebound. 1:02 left in the first half. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now, Hero. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Porter takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Marquez against Porter. Hero from long range. Rebound by Murray.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Jokic inside. Over Adebayo. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jokic.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game. Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shaq, you're pretty loose yourself, you know. What's the difference today?
I've been meditating, staying mindful in the moment. Nothing bothers me now. Wait, where's my pen? Who had my pen, Ernie?
Clearly, it's a work in progress. Here, use mine. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Murray. Nothing on the board. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those.
And here's Jokic. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
And it's Butler missing. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
You cannot afford to ignore Rozier in those situations. I mean, he's a good rebounder for a guard.
Here's Jokic. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Adebayo. And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Gordon with a screen on Rozier. Murray the pass to Gordon. Over Rozier. The Nuggets with another miss. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And checking out some stats for Gordon. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade's the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Saric is checked in for Jokic, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Murray. And Miami also making a switch. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. Now Butler. After Westbrook's missed 3, nails it from deep, Jimmy Butler.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Now, Hero, he's got 9, and he gets it to go. Hero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Back to Saric on the money from 12 feet away.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Stolen by Westbrook. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
Jordan's checked in for Denver. Baden Watson comes in for Michael Porter. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. 35 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
Love kicks to Hero. A second chance effort. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Duncan Robinson out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Heine Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
The Heat leading by 9. Now Rozier. Pass to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Back to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Covered by Sharch. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so here's Denver. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Jordan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one. Miami's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Outside for Robinson. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 7. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nuggets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. There's Porter with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Rozier with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Jokic with the steal. Here's Gordon at the elbow, Murray. And that's going to be a travel.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's a good screen. Murray against Robinson. Back to Rozier. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's got fewer than half of their 3 pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 to take the lead, and the turnover again by Denver.
Oh, that certainly could be possible. The close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Earl comes in for Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Butler against Porter. Miami no good on that time either. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Got it!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Murray kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Porter nails the triple.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through. His teammates need him to.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having a foul.
Stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. And it's Jokic in the corner. Gordon the pass to Porter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
There's Hero with a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The drive by Jokic. And stolen by Butler. Yep, it's good. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joker, you guys were down, and then all of a sudden, boom, you come back. What happened?
We didn't give up. It was an important win for us, and we just didn't want to give up. And that was our best in that last 3 minutes, and we won the game. That's the most important thing.
You finished with a flourish, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Michael Porter.